You may wonder, but first of all, let me point out that although you see these Calypsonians here, we have actors from both films sitting all over the audience. But you may wonder why I have these gentlemen sitting in front here. And it's because I wanted to make a point. And the point is this, that in 1978, I don't even know how many years that is now. 33 years, right? 33 years ago, we filmed Bacchanal. And we took the risk, what everybody thought might have been a risk, but I didn't think so. We took the opportunity to cast in most of our major roles, Calypsonians. And the reason we took that opportunity was because of our belief that these people are natural performers with a wide range. I've always wondered since then, why is it that nobody else who does film, nobody else who does film locally, or who comes down here to do film and try to represent Trinidad and Tobago, why is it they don't use our people? We have to start recognizing, that our people, they are able enough and they are talented enough to portray us and to do the things we want them to do. So these Calypsonians, I will forever be grateful to you. If it works out that I never do another film, I hope it doesn't work out that way, but if it works out that way, I want you to know that I will forever be beholden to you guys. Because not once did any of them play the star that they were. Not once did I have that problem. They worked. I remember Robin, who isn't here, who called me just before the show, by the way, just before the program, from New York, to wish me well and to wish everything well. Count Robin, who played Jake, he was one of the guys that played there. I remember him telling me, he said, boy, you should see Shadow every day standing in front of the mirror, saying his lines over. I remember when Gary Dorr brought Crazy to meet me in Gasparilla. Gary Dorr was his producer, was his manager. And his request was pretty exorbitant. We couldn't deal with that because we had a set fee for everybody, regardless of who he was in the film. And I said, well, we can't afford that. He said, well, you can't, Crazy wouldn't be able to do it. I said, no problem. They left. An hour later, Crazy called me. He said, I'll find a manager. He said, I will do the film for free. You saw his performance, and when you see the whole film, you will see. And they were all the same. They were all like that. Wanderer has worked with me on both my films. GB, Gregory, it was a pleasure working with him. We played, opposite each other. We played together with each other in that film, Bacchanal Time. It was a great, great, great experience. And Rio, when the first time I went to the tent and I heard Rio sing Scotland Calypsonian, I said, he has to be in my film, and that song has to be in my film. And so said, so done. And the thing is that it is not because they are Calypsonians, it's not because everybody knows that. It's because of their dedication. Their dedication to their craft. And the others who played in these two films, I can never forget that. We started off a long time ago trying to do something. And it is a very difficult thing. It is not easy. We met all kinds of difficulties. But let me point out a few things about these two films. these are things that we are proud of as far as our films are concerned. Bacchanal Time is the first full-length feature film that I am aware of that has ever been done in Trinidad for international release that is 100% Trinidadian. That means every actor, every crew member, every bit of music that was used, all the locations, everything was totally Trinidad. I don't know if that has been repeated. I don't know. Bacchanal Time is the only film, the only local film that I am aware of that ever opened to a continuous running on Broadway in New York City. I don't know of any film that did that. Bacchanal Time, when it opened in cinemas in Trinidad and Tobago, we broke every existing record for attendance in Trinidad and Tobago until that time. Bacchanal Time is the only film, the only local film, and probably the only film that was commissioned by the Ministry of Education to play every primary school in Trinidad and Tobago. That was done in association with the National Scout Council of Trinidad and Tobago, and it was supported by SM Jalil and Company. And this came about because of its educational, entertainment, and cultural values. So there was a time when, for a period of a year and a half or so, Bacchanal Time was touring every day, playing schools, playing the primary schools of Trinidad. In the morning one school, in the evening another school. The Panman, except for one individual who was my cinematographer, who I brought in from Rio. Everybody else, everything else that had to do with the Panman was 100% Trinidad. Panman to date is the only film that I know of that is based totally on our national instrument. The Panman went out and we played very many universities throughout North America and into England. And the Panman was quite successful as a film. So, I don't want to bore you with a long discourse on what we did. I just want to say that we have worked hard, we have produced 2 beautiful films about Trinidad and Tobago, and we intend to continue on this journey. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep you here too long. I just wanted to lay some facts before you, to let you know what these films are, to let you know that we have them available. You know, again, we are taking a chance, and again, we are hoping that this would lead us into our next production. So, we wish you a pleasant evening. We want you to stay for a while and mix, mingle, enjoy yourselves, and don't hesitate to let others know about our films and about our endeavors. And I thank you very, very much again for being here.